All right, 1 2 1 2. Welcome to our channel. I have in the studio Jupitar the General, the dancehall superstar, the dancehall general, the only dancehall general in Ghana. And ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have a chat. The General! What one, man?
Yeah, man, you know what I mean?
Well, longest.
Yes, there, man.
What's cooking for 2020?
A whole lot of things, you know what I mean? You know, it's been like, you know, we've been on the follow for some time, you know what I mean? Try to rediscover ourselves and, you know, position ourselves properly. You know what I mean? So this time we're coming with full force. Believe me, you know. So we just take time to sort certain things out.
Okay.
And then, yeah, we are out of the follow now.
Album or EP or what?
I think I should drop album, though I have a lot of singles that can sum up to album though, but I think with the collaborations that I have, the international collaborations and the sort of visuals that I have right now, I should drop an album and then promote it day by day. You know, so.
How do you see the dancehall genre in Ghana? Is it fast forwarding? Is it improving? Is it progressing? Or stagnant? Are there too many dancehall artists or few dancehall artists? Who is a real dancehall artist?
Well, first and foremost, I think the more dancehall artists, the better. You know what I mean? I don't have to really be greedy, you know what I mean? Because over the years, you know, when you mention the four fighters or the four fronters of dancehall, you know, Jupitar, Stonebwoy, Samini, Shatta, Wale, you know, and then the rest follow. But we need more of them because we have a lot of rappers here.
What about episode?
Episode, of course. I mentioned the four.
Okay,
fighters.
the big four.
Yeah,
the big four.
Definitely.
So the big four dancehall artists in Ghana. Yeah. Samini, Shatta, Wale, Stonebwoy, and Jupitar the General.
Yes, and
the rest you can call them something else, right? Yeah.
I mean, I'm being very honest. You know, I mean, we actually, you know, made a whole lot of noise about dancehall here in Ghana, and then it trended to different places. You know, I mean, but now it's on and off. You know, the dancehall will definitely come on and then make noise, and then all of a sudden it shut down and goes back. Why? Because I think some of the dancehall artists are not staying true to the game. You know what I mean? They try as much as possible to put certain brand, you know, on themselves that is not helping the progress of dancehall music here in Ghana.
Who are you referring to? Who are those dancehall artists who are trying to put some titles on themselves?
For instance, like me and Stonebwoy, for instance, you know, I think irrespective of where he is now, I mean, no two ways about it. I embrace his success too much, you know, but people can say Stonebwoy, you know, his fans, you know, they'll be coming and saying Stonebwoy is bigger than you, it's not your level, it's not like all those things are fallacies, like they are pure lies, you know what I mean? Because I was big before Stonebwoy. You know what I mean? I was way big before Stonebwoy. I was a big artist. Money boss, but money at Tawala time in this area, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm forgetting and all those things, you know what I mean? And you know, I love the fact that he has risen dancehall to a different level, where now the whole world can accept and say, yeah, this guy is from Ghana and he's doing dancehall. You know, but that doesn't change the fact that we have certain issues that we have to sort out. It has nothing to do with fight or punch. It's lyrical confrontation, you know what I mean? Let's give it to them, because that will keep the dancehall trend going. Stonebwoy has a massive following, no two ways about it. I also do have my followings, and with our style and skills, if we keep throwing songs to each other, you can imagine how the bass will be very hefty, like it will be very heavy. Just like how Samini and Shatta did some time ago. You know, people are trying to push the whole issue to Shatta and Stone. But if not for Samini, Stonebwoy had no issue with Shatta.
Okay, so if I understand you, you expect Stonebwoy to give you some recognition because way back before Stonebwoy, you know, hit the limelight. Yeah. You did for a long time. And I remember 2013 when he backed 2 awards, you know, the Bass Awards and the Foresight Music, because that time it was Jupitar the General. So you expect some recognition from Stonebwoy. Has Stonebwoy given you that needed recognition?
Recognition, I would say no. I think acknowledgement is the right word.
Acknowledgement?
Yeah, definitely. Because, you know, I've been recognized already, you know what I mean? When you're in Ghana and you mention Jupitar, people know Jupitar. But that acknowledgement, you know, for him to acknowledge me and say, yeah, man, he's also a dancehall artist. Okay, he shot a song for me. Let me just reply. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, just to keep the trend. And I believe Stonebwoy and we have that thing that will actually keep the dancehall, you know, very solid here in Ghana.
And you reminded me earlier that Stonebwoy and Samini, you know, the first song,
the climax.
the climax. Actually, the costume that Stonebwoy wore in the video was your costume,
Definitely.
and you gave it to Stonebwoy.
So
That's more like blessing
Yeah.
Stonebwoy, because that time Stonebwoy was under high grade family,
definitely.
and you gave him your shirt, you know, to shoot the video.
Yeah.
Did you do that?
Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I remember, you know, because last time I think I had Money Box out, and I was trending all over the 10 regions, you know, back and forth. And, you know, Samini, high grade family, is a veteran. I looked up to him from day one, you know, and then he's put on an artist, which is Stonebwoy. They phoned me to say, okay, they are shooting his first video, which is the climax, and they want me to do, you know, come, you know, into the video, and then, you know, do one or two things. So I got there, and I think it was in a top that is not, you know, what word should I use? That is not too sweet for such videos. So you have to exchange.
Stonebwoy was wearing inappropriate,
let's put it that way,
shirt,
for
the climax video.
Yeah. So
and you gave him your shirt.
I gave him that. Even with the necklace, even with the chains and everything. Yeah, with the chains and what if you watch the climax video, you will see it. And I think I even have the video when he was thanking me and said, "Oh, yo, Jupitar. Yo, big up Jupitar for me. This is his shirt that I'm wearing." I was like, "Oh, no.
Stonebwoy did that?
Yeah.
You have that video?
That was long time. I think it's on Facebook. Yeah.
It's on Facebook?
Yeah, it's on Facebook.
So go look out for that video where Stonebwoy gave thanks to Jupitar the General for the shirt he gave him to shoot a music video,
to show
climax.
To show it's a sign of love.
A sign of
love.
love.
I mean, and sign of appreciation, and a sign of, you know, for him to, I'm accepting you as a brother. Definitely come and progress.
So why did you tweet on the 8th of August around 2:55 p.m. and I quote, indirect jabs, just man up?
Yeah. Well, you know, Stonebwoy is fond of doing that. You know, he throws in indirect jabs, especially when there is issue that he should just man up. Maybe he's thinking is way beyond your level, so he can't tweet at you or can't reply your tweets, you know. But this is the fact. Jupitar is Jupitar, Stonebwoy is Stonebwoy. We all have our various whatsoever that, you know, is maintaining us here in this industry. Even if I have 2 fans, I'm still an artist and I'm still recognized. You know what I mean? When this clash thing came up, as I say, a radio clash came up, and Samini did comment, and then I think he challenged, or he counter and said, "Oh, the clash is a mismatch, but the right person to clash is him, Samini, and Shatta Wale, but not Stonebwoy." The back and forth where Stonebwoy also went on radio to say certain things about Samini that he gives him credit when he's not, you know, he doesn't really deserve it. It hurt me a lot, because I remember when Samini called me to come and do you that favor, you know what I mean, and I willingly went there to, you know, support it. So you now saying Samini is not supposed to, like, you don't supposed to give him credit that, you know, he doesn't deserve. I went on Twitter to say, Stonebwoy, the clash can go on all right with you and Shatta Wale, but never in your life, do not, irrespective of anything, do not disrespect Samini. That's the first tweet I tweeted.
You think Stonebwoy has disrespected Samini?
Such word, I will say, it is unacceptable, you know, from a father and a son relationship.
But Samini doesn't have any issue or problem with it.
Well, I think so. He does. He really does.
Really?
If somebody should not say it, I will say it, because it's high time we all speak the truth.
Are you saying that in confidence, as in you've had the conversation with Samini, and Samini said he's hurt with Stonebwoy's comments?
Of course. Abeiku, so what about, you know, if you've given birth to a son, or if you've nurtured someone and he's great now, even when you're mad at the person, irrespective of anything, it's dare not throw certain words at you. You know what I mean? And Stonebwoy, we all, I mean, he knows deep down, you know, with family, I love him. But that comment, I actually counted and told him that, you know, the clash can go on between you and Shatta, but don't come at Samini with certain type of words. Okay. You know, and
it's one family. It's a big dancehall family, and I appreciate and respect.
And I think he tweeted something. He tweeted something on FaceTime that where his leg has been, my whole body has never been there. He didn't mention my name.
He didn't mention it, but as a dancehall artist, you understand the language.
I do know. And then
where his leg has been, your whole body
has never been
there.
And then he also tweeted some. I think he posted something on Instagram saying, "Work is asset and hype is liability." You know, but I'm not looking for hype. You know what I mean? Definitely, it has nothing to do with hype. I think I'm doing this for us to hold this dancehall thing to the highest esteem. For us to, you know what I mean, bust the whole place. Because right now, you know, the world is a global village now, you know what I mean? And the more this kind of vibes goes on, the better for us, the dancehall artists.
Well, so, Beam Nation president, your friendly tweet or post, work is asset, but hype is a liability. Who were you referring to? Jupitar the General thinks that you are referring to him because you know that you and him have an unfinished business.
Definitely.
And you are challenging Stonebwoy to battle you, and you crush him in 20 seconds. What makes you think you can crush the Beam Nation president, the 4-time, you know, Africa reggae dancehall artist, the BET international, you know, reggae dancehall artist, and many international awards? What makes you think you can crush him in 20 seconds?
I've also had a couple of international awards too. You know, I've won the Urban Music Award and a couple more. You know, but yeah, it's lyrics. You know, Mr. Santana is lyrics, and you know, the whole world can testify that Jupitar lyrically, I'm undisputed. You know what I mean? Nobody can dare, you know what I mean, come at me. And I think Stonebwoy would be a best contender, like would be the right choice, you know, of opponent for us to, you know, put this game on, honestly speaking, and we'll make it very nice and loving to the general public to enjoy. And like I said, my lyrics are the finest, you know. I think I have what it takes, more than what it takes, you know, to stand with him one-on-one in this clash. So Assassin Radio should try as much as possible to rearrange, you know, the match between Stonebwoy and Samini and make it Jupitar and Stonebwoy and Samini and Shatta. I think Shatta has even agreed to that already, you know.
But just as you are complaining that Stonebwoy responds to Samini's, you know, a post that you should leave the clash with him and Shatta. Episode is also complaining about you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. You still no reply, Aveta. He said, leave Stonebwoy and Shatta. They're my own new done deal. Let's give them an undercard before the main event. Bossu, I'm still waiting for the reply. You keep too much, or you the fear my bro vex. Twitter self. Anyway, still waiting on the reply though. No personal feelings. You still my general. Guys, make a block come back. You block episode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. You did not respond to him. But you want Stonebwoy to respond to you. What is good for the goose?
Just like I
it's
was
bad
saying,
for the gun.
Definitely. Just like I was saying, you know what I mean? We have levels in this, you know what I mean? No two ways. An episode here is very talented, you know, and just like I said earlier on, you know, it's refusing to see the bigger picture. Irrespective of whatever we are doing, there should be money involved, you know what I mean? There should be something that we should go on with, you know what I mean? And of course, like, who should episode aim? You know, he thinks, yeah, he has what it takes to actually take me on the clash one-on-one. But just like I said, I have unfinished business with Stonebwoy. Let me just sort it out. If episode want me to close one eye and deal with him, no problem. It can happen. But for now, let first things come first. Let me start out with Stonebwoy, because Stonebwoy himself, he knows we have unfinished. Just like I said, you know, you can't finish, you can't jump from 1 to 3. Let's finish, let's start it out first. Me and Stonebwoy start it out, and anybody else, irrespective of episode or the one that you mentioned or whatsoever,
Kapoon.
all of them, you can just come out. But for now, let me deal with the head first, start him out, and anybody else can just drum in, you know what I mean?
Well, the general has spoken. Jupitar, the general has spoken. Yeah, to you, Stonebwoy, you know, way back from high grade family, the blessing you got from Jupitar the general.
Yeah,
and Jupitar the general claims he demands some recognition and some respect from you.
Acknowledgement.
Some acknowledgement. Some acknowledgement.
Yes.
So why don't you acknowledge? But you said he has thrown some jobs undercut,
Yeah.
you know, sometimes he says that I am the real general.
Yeah.
He has said it.
Yeah, he said it. That's what I'm saying, you know. You just come straight. Don't just be behind the bush like, nobody knows who you are talking to. Refer to me. Tag me, because when I post, I tag you. You're Stone. You know, Stonebwoy, I think Stonebwoy has also unfollowed me on social media. I think on Instagram, you can check it. I don't know.
But he used to follow you.
He used to follow me on Twitter and then Instagram.
My goodness.
But, you know, it just came in mind. I don't see it to be, you know, referring to episode issue that you
I would have called Stonebwoy in this conversation. But I think it will be a bit unethical to put him on the spot. Because I know, I mean, he respects me so much as a godfather. I would have called him just to put him on the line. But I think I have to get his side of the story and then properly situate where this whole argument. So Stonebwoy should leave the clash with Shatta for Samini because the monkey play, by sizes. That is the level.
You know, Shatta has accepted that challenge. Okay, all right.
So Shatta want to...
Let the father face the father and the sons sat it out.
Because Shatta and Samini have a long-standing unfinished business.
I mean, you understand where I'm coming from now? Certain unfinished business, whilst that's all is concerned.
So you think this clash between Shatta and Stonebwoy doesn't make sense?
No, not at all.
Assassin Radio, I think you have to reconsider. This is a proposal. Or you can also take this as a proposal or a project, okay? And put it in the proper perspective.
That's it.
Okay, Samini and Shatta, Stonebwoy and Jupitar, and then the rest. You understand? Yes, because the lyrical general, the dancehall lyrical general is here, and Jupitar is speaking. All right. So before we wrap up, you've made some allegations against the media that the media is not supporting artists. Which media houses are you referring to?
You know, obviously it's not okay God forbid. You know, I think the favoritism has been there. You know, even I think that remember them times. You know, till now, and I think as an entertainer, Ghanaian entertainer, certain issues needs to be addressed and addressed properly. People might pay deaf mind to it, and you go on and then hunt the upcoming ones. You know, I think people with the talent, people that has the talent that are able and capable of doing what they are supposed to do, they should also be given that attention and support, because we are one people, one Ghana. You know what I mean? One blood, one destiny, same way. You know what I mean? So let's not stick to artist one. Some you can clarify it yourself. Show you see artist AB, show 2, artist AB, show 3, artist AB. People, fans will go for or maybe whatsoever will pay for sure, and then they will see the artist AB.
Same
on Friday, Saturday artist AB.
Same people, same reading.
Once people also have
same music, same vibe.
Some of us are capable of entertaining people when we have our live band, and we are in our element. You know what I mean? So it is just how they've structured this industry, trying as much as possible to put concentration on one artist. That is also a factor.
All right, so this is an appeal to the gatekeepers of our industry that we've been one way, or we've been too monotonous, we've been too repetitive, if I should put it that way. The same artists, same vibe, same faces, same experience. I mean, all the time. We need to vary. Jupitar the General, still in his elements, mashing up murder music, big mad tunes every day. All right, all the time. So let's consider that. My last question, then we'll wrap it up, has to do with the variation or the changes in the genre called dancehall. All right, Kevin Boy, under Bernitan Music, a son of Stonebwoy, claimed that the Beam Nation president, that's Afro dancehall, and he admitted in the climate song that Afro dancehall Papa Bini. So he does Afro dancehall. Well, I get confused with all these subgenres, in the growing, in our industry. We're not able to sustain the genres like you have in Jamaica. A genre has lived for years. What is the difference between Afro dancehall and dancehall and reggae dancehall? Well, I get confused sometimes.
It's very confusing, to be very honest with you. You know, I mean, Chinese people don't call their dancehall Chinese dancehall, or Thailand people call their style dancehall. You know, what I mean, I think dancehall should be maintained as dancehall, irrespective of the language that you are using. But you need certain tools to, you know, to be well equipped, so that when you are going, you go all out, and then that will be a proper dancehall.
So if I'm playing the rhythm of African rhythm over a dancehall beat, doesn't it make it Afro dancehall?
No, it doesn't make it Afro dancehall. You know what I mean? Afrobeat is Afrobeat. You know what I mean? Dancehall should, just like I said, then we have to switch all the genres from cools to hip cools, you know, because they and you see the issue with we the Ghanaian artists, especially the dancehall artists, that, you know, they try as much as possible to do that Afro thing and then name it Afro dancehall, is because they think, they always say that they have to do what the fans love, but the fans are not of their own means whereby they can say, okay, we want to hear dancehall throughout, or we want to hear Afro dancehall. We provide them with whatever that they want to hear, you know what I mean? So if you keep true to the game, imagine if we have segment, the Kwame Eugenes are doing their Afro, the Stonebwoys, myself and Shatta, we are, you know, hammering on the dancehall thing, where Sak is doing his rap. You know, you can have varieties, and Ghana music will grow. Now, just like you said, I mean, the top dancehall artists are now, you know, concentrating on certain type of vibes. You know what I mean? I don't blame them anyways, because we're Africans anyways. You know what I mean? So just to, you know, lift up them a hype, they will definitely merge it with certain type of vibes, and then, you know, bring something up. But dancehall is dancehall. We have nothing like Afro dancehall. That is you know, deviation.
All right, it's a pleasure having you, Jupitar the General. I mean, the only general, the only superstar dancehall general we know in the history of Ghana reggae dancehall music genre. And it's a pleasure. Thank you so much. Wishing you all the best. All Out is coming up. You know, pre-order. Go on the digital stores and pre-order All Out, Jupitar the General. Any features you did on the?
Yeah. I've done a song with Ragging King. Ragging King is the new emerging biggest dancehall artist in Jamaica right now, and you control it. We have a Sipping Champagne song is out. You know, I've had one with the version 2 as well. And believe me, more big collaboration is coming. More big collaboration.
Apart from Kwame Eugene.
A whole lot of songs are coming out, honestly speaking. A whole lot. Top Shella is out there already. You know what I mean? And he's doing marvelously well. Yeah, so All Out is coming on 21st. And then, you know, it follows back and forth with video. Back to back. You know, giving you guys video because it's long overdue, yeah? And let me share.
Thank you. Really, well, don't forget to subscribe to Jupitar the General's YouTube page, and subscribe and get the latest update. As and when he drops it. And share this video, and let all lovers of reggae dancehall music, don't forget to mention Stonebwoy, mention Samini, mention Shatta in this great conversation, because it provokes, you know, creative ability, and it set fire in the game or the industry. Let's put some fire in our creativity, okay? No time to waste. No time to waste. Blessed. Thanks so much.
Big up Stonebwoy, big up Shatta.
Yo, big up Stonebwoy, big up Shatta, Hybrid, everybody.
The father has to clash the father, and the son sat it out. What am I feeling like, man?